Hello. In this video we're going to be covering the vocabulary words for Unit 2, Week 4. And one of the words in our selection this week is adult. Say that word with me. Adult. An adult person or animal is fully grown. For example, my father is an adult. What is the opposite of an adult? Okay, let's write adult on one side of our card. Let's label this week's cards Unit 2, Week 4. And for the definition, I want you to write fully grown. We also say a grown-up. An adult is a grown-up. Another word in this week's selection is alive. Say that word with me. Alive. If someone or something is alive, it is living. I water the flowers to keep them alive. How can you tell that a plant is alive? Okay, write alive on one side of the card. And on the other side, just write simple definition, living. Okay, another word in this week's selection is covered. Say that word with me. Covered. Covered means something is all over something else. For example, polar bears are covered with thick white fur. What are birds covered with? Okay, so let's write covered. And on the other side, let's write the definition. Something is all over something else. We can also say spread over. Another word in this week's selection is fur. Say that word with me. Fur. The meaning of fur is the hair that animals have. For example, my kitten has fur that is soft and fluffy. What are some other animals that have fur? Okay, write the word fur. And on the other side, write hair that animals have. Another word in this week's selection is giant. Say that word with me. Giant. Something that is giant is very large. For example, that giant tree is taller than my house. Tell about the most giant thing you have ever seen. Okay, so let's write giant on one side. And on the other side, write very large. Okay, another word in this week's selection is groom. Say that word with me. Groom. When animals groom each other, they clean each other. For example, I use a brush to groom my horse each day. What is another word for groom? Write groom on one side of your card. And for the definition, write to clean, to make neat and tidy. Okay, the next word in our selection this week is mammal. Say that word with me. Mammal. A mammal is any warm-blooded animal that feeds milk to its babies. For example, a mammal has fur or hair and breathes air. Describe a mammal you know about. So let's write mammal on one side and write the definition. Any warm-blooded animal that feeds milk to its babies. And the last word in this week's selection is offspring. Offspring are the children or young of people or animals. For example, at the zoo, we saw a mother rabbit and 2 offspring. What is the name for the offspring of a dog? Okay, write offspring on your last card for this week. And for the definition, let's write the children or young of people or animals. Okay, again, that was the last word of this week's selection. So until next week, I will see you soon.